From Careco TV, one of the longest-running outdoor programs on television today. Exploring the country and the coast in search of adventure. From the mountains of the Great Northwest to the shores of the Atlantic Ocean, this is Americana Outdoors, presented by Garmin. Well, it's a family fun week here on Americana Outdoors. We traveled to Mullen, Texas to join up with the Wendlandts on their ranch for a family waterfowl hunt. But let's start the show with our favorite tradition of the year. It's the opening day of dove season. Angel and Wade Middleton meet up with Patty and Clark Wendlandt and their good friend Mike Hawks at the Nooner Ranch in Sabinal, Texas.
September the 1st is one of those days hunters across the nation look forward to. That's where the majority of the states start opening up their dove season, and that's what we're doing right here. And we've done it every year, someplace up and down Highway 90 outside of San Antonio hunting with the Nooner Ranch. It's very social in nature. You got lots of your friends out here. Mike Hawks is here, who we hunt with all the time. My wife Angel, Clark and Patty are here. We've got our whole team going on, and Angel's already shooting behind us.
I got it.
It's dove season.
I hit that.
She thinks she hit it.
Well, it came down and then it flew up.
He did a dive on you. Here comes some more over here on the left. Get him now. You scared him.
To me, what dove season is it's the start of hunting season. The start, you anticipate it all year. It's something you think about. It's something you plan for. It's something that you look forward to every year, and dove season kicks it off. So it's it's a little bit of a holiday. I mean, it's just kind of this rite that says, hey, I get to go out, I'm gonna start hunting season, something I've been looking forward to all year. And yeah, I like deer hunting probably the best, but dove hunting and the anticipation, knowing those birds are gonna come in, it's incredible.
One down, there's one for the smoker. Those are low, those are the ones you wanna let go.
Yeah, that's a little too low.
Shoot that straight when he goes right over your head. Now.
It's a little high.
No, yeah, that gun will make that shot. It's just getting used to it. When it comes straight over, you just keep pulling through him after you pull the trigger.
Yeah.
And close your eyes, stand on one foot, and shoot more.
Oh my gosh. You're crazy. The birds were flying everywhere. I mean, they were just coming at me, one after the other. I was like, I'd aim on one and then another one would come by and I'm like, whoa, and then, my guns are going in all places and I'm thinking, you could just shoot and something's gonna fall out of the sky. There you go.
Look right.
Oh, Mikey got him.
Mike made him dive.
It's a small, close-knit community. Everybody knows each other. Dove hunting's a big deal here. It brings in lots of tourist dollars. This ecotourism is a big deal out in these little small towns out in the edge of the hill country and in South Texas, and hunting has become a real mainstay of our economy. When I was teaching school and coaching football up here, on Labor Day, we'd have trouble getting kids come to football practice because dove season just opened that week and they all take off and go dove hunting. So, now we got to kind of schedule our practices around dove hunting in these small towns like this. The big cities don't have that problem.
Get him, Patty.
Clark's done this for quite a few years on opening day, and Clark and Wade, and then last year, I'm not sure, it was definitely my first year to come, and it was a lot of fun. So I really wanted to come back. I was glad I got invited back.
Nice, babe.
I like it when they drop right there.
That's nice. I'll get that for you.
My bird dog doesn't have to go very far.
Yes! Woohoo! I got 2. Woohoo! 2 down, 13 to go.
This particular setup where we're at, it's part of the Nooner Ranch dove hunting operation, and they've got fields that stretch from Hondo, Sabinal, Canepa, out to Uvalde, all in that area. And they're designed to hold white wings to provide hunting opportunities for people. I mean, they literally plant these sunflowers specifically for the white-winged dove and to provide hunting opportunities.
Americana Outdoors will be right back with more dove hunting action. Stay tuned.
keeps ice for days, stays tough for a lifetime. For $250, you'll be one happy camper. Cabela's Polar Cap Equalizer Cooler. Great price, lifetime guarantee. Only at Cabela's.
The full line of Yamaha ATVs and side-by-side vehicles with class-leading durability and reliability. All real-world tough.
The art of the hunt is not painted with a broad brush. Its eye is in the details. The note on the refrigerator. A set of broadheads, tried and true. The well-worn boots, soaked in doe estrus. And a Garmin Rhino. The only GPS with two-way radio. Clear the rhubarb out of the freezer. It's whitetail season in Rhino country.
For sale, lakeside getaway, solid construction, with mudroom. For $200, no mortgage necessary. Cabela's West Wind Dome Tent. Great price. Lifetime guarantee. Only at Cabela's.
Since 1984, Sawyer Products has offered the most technologically advanced solutions for protection against sun and bugs. Sawyer Picaridin insect repellent is effective against mosquitoes and flies. It's safe on you and your gear. And to maximize your protection, use a combination of Picaridin with odorless permethrin for your clothing and gear. Sawyer Stay Put sunscreen will keep you comfortable and getting better protection for even longer. You're already outdoors. Sawyer keeps you there. High-Vis Shooting Systems knows that your shooting performance matters in all conditions. All high-vis shooters experience faster target acquisition with our durable light wave sights. Featuring easily interchangeable light pipes, light wave sights give your eyes the exact sight picture you crave. Shoot high-vis. See what you've been missing.
Many said that we were just obsessed when we started, that there had to be an easier way to smoke food. As time passed, the Bradley family created a lineup of Bradley electric smokers that has made it easier for the novice or even expert chef to get perfect results every time they use it. Grab yourself a Bradley smoker and take your cooking to an all-new level.
What does it take to make Evercalm deer scent? It takes a deer farmer who raises whitetails. It takes mixing the special blend of Evercalm, testing each batch.
That smells good.
And then pouring each container. Once it's cooled, each container is cleaned, examined, and packaged for shipping. It takes the finest deer herd and a great team of people to make the best hunting scent available. Evercalm from Conquest Scents.
Americana Outdoors, presented by Garmin, is brought to you by Garmin Verb. Life, camera, action. Cabela's, it's in your nature. Yamaha ATV, real world tough. And by Thompson Center, America's master gunmaker. Welcome back to Americana Outdoors, presented by Garmin. We're in Sabinal, Texas at the Nooner Ranch for the Americana Outdoors annual opening day dove hunt. Dove hunting doesn't require a ton of tools to be successful, but there are a few things that might help enhance your experience and improve your success in the field.
We'll start with shotgun shells. You know, I tell people all the time, buy a premium load. You know, don't necessarily buy the cheapest load when you go into your sporting goods store. Buy something that's got a little faster feet per second, a little heavier load, and it's gonna help you as a shooter be more successful. You know, practice a little bit before you go out. We use the aerial assault by Do All Outdoors. Spend some time out in the field, practicing those left to right, right to left, and coming over the top of the shots. And then once we're out into the field itself, I'm always going to have some bug spray with me while we're out there. It just seems like when you're dove hunting in that early season, there's always lots of little gnats, little bugs flying around. Put a little bit of it behind your ears and on you, and you're going to be
you know, protected, not having stuff bother you. Safety is a big thing when you're out there. Obviously, hearing protection can be really big. You know, if you protect it, if you don't protect it, you're going to lose it. Eye protection, it's a great time because there's always a lot of other hunters with you when you're dove hunting. You know, somebody makes an inadvertent low shot, having some good safety glasses on. Wiley X makes some tremendous glasses for when you're out in the field doing dove hunts. And then after the hunt's over, you know, taking care of your game. That's a big deal to me because I love to smoke dove after the season, and we use this Turkinator here by Bubba Blade to be able to not only fillet the breasts off, break the wings off, and I mean, it's just an easy knife designed for cleaning birds and works phenomenal with doves. So once again, dove hunting doesn't require a lot of high-end tools to be successful. It just requires a few little items out there to help enhance and make that hunt just a little more enjoyable.
Like I said, there's a lot of misses in dove hunting. 3 to 5 misses for every one that you get. That you can practice when you get out there. You know, you can spend some time with, you know, different sight configurations. I've got a high-vis sight here that actually mounts on top of it that helps me find the targets a little better. Bird down.
Dang.
I tell you, this never gets old. As a kid, I used to skip school and go do this. White-winged dove hunting in this part of Texas has become a staple. You can come from San Antonio going westward towards Del Rio and all the little towns there. Castroville, Hondo, Sabinal, Canepa to Uvalde is some of the best white-winged dove hunting and dove hunting in general you're gonna find. And it's simply because guys like Sammy Nooner at the Nooner Ranch have taken the time to go out and build habitat for all these doves. And this has been an annual opening for me, dating back into the early 1990s. I would come out here and hunt, and each year it's got better and better. And this type of a hunt is so simple and easy, and it's very social in nature. And you know, you want to get in on the action. In fact, here comes a big flock of birds coming right over here right now. Oh, there he goes down into the sunflowers. We'll have to go pick him up.
Nice, honey.
Can you keep up right now, honey?
I don't think so. They're just everywhere.
There's a few of them coming by, isn't there? Oh, wow. It's just a lot of fun. And I hear somebody already going into box number 2, and we've only been shooting for about 20 minutes, so that tells you the birds are flying. Look, here comes some more right here. Get him, honey. Great shot. Yes. Great shot. You know, Angel's been dove hunting with me now pretty much ever since we've been together. I mean, when we started dating, we would go out and knock down a few doves, you know, and have a little cookout with. And mostly it was me knocking down the doves back then. She punched a lot of holes in the air. And then I got her a 20 gauge, and she'd shoot that for a while. But, you know, last year she said, hey, I want a 12 gauge. I want something with more power, more shot and everything. And so we got her that, stopped by Cabela's, picked her up a new shotgun. And man, she was just flat out shooting them today out there. All right, I'm gonna load up.
All right.
All right.
Don't tease me.
All right, one's down. Bam. Bird down.
Hey, we gotta put some money on this.
All right. She's lighting it up right now. Now she's wanting to gamble out here. And I remember a lot of these old challenges and stuff where, you know, you start teasing the old guys, and we come out of retirement. So is this gonna be one of those deals? I'm gonna be nice so I can, you know, have a good dinner, sleep in the same bed, not have to sleep in the garage, or am I gonna go there and win me $1?
Hey, Wade, how many do you got?
I think 5.
I've got more than Wade. Shut the front door.
I'm gonna catch up in a little while.
There we go.
What's that?
8. That's number 8.
Oh. Talking trash right now. The new sight's definitely helping you out there. I think you're aiming a little better.
I think I need a new bag.
You need a bag with more room? Let's put him down in there a little bit. There you go.
You're good people.
You want me to start shooting now?
Yeah, you go ahead.
All right, I'll go shoot me a couple now.
What, you haven't been shooting?
Not,
is that your excuse?
More fun on the opening day of dove season. Coming up.
outdoors. It's been my playground for decades. I enjoy everything about it. Like me, I bet you also look at the outdoors as your own personal playground. And like me, I bet you're always looking for the newest challenge. So come join me in my Smith & Wesson Performance Center handgun and let's share a new experience in the outdoors. Performance when it matters most from the Smith & Wesson Performance Center.
Incredibly compact, perfectly balanced, deadly accurate. Shooting 340 feet per second, the reverse draw Vortec RDX is performance engineered to take down big game. Horton by 10 Point. Adrenaline fueled.
Heavy duty, rugged, and designed for the big game hunter and angler. The Food Saver Game Saver Titanium Vacuum Sealer has the power and performance to seal in the freshness of your game and fish for up to 3 years, 5 times longer than standard storage methods. And with its extra wide dual and repetitive sealing capabilities, that's a ton of big game savings. Tough tested and rated 4.8 out of 5 stars by outdoorsmen just like you. The Food Saver Titanium System, it's a true game changer.
When you're out hunting, make sure you're carrying GroveTech. GroveTech is designed specifically for the rigorous demands of the hunt and sets the standard for strength and ruggedness when out in the field. GroveTech products have simply built the best tools for the job and are proudly made in the USA. Go hunt. We'll carry the gun. GroveTech.
Stealth Cam. Proven reliability. Proven quality. Proven performance. Stealth Cam continues to push the boundaries of technology and innovation with its next generation of trail cameras. Proven performance in extreme conditions. Proven. Stealth Cam. Join the trail cam revolution.
Oh, nice shot.
You put the cool in life. We put the cool in coolers. Arctic ice.
Protect it or lose it.
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 Protect it
Or lose it.
Protect it or lose it.
Engel's got the original high-performance cooler and a whole lot more. Engel coolers, go with the original.
Americana Outdoors, presented by Garmin, is brought to you by Smith & Wesson Performance Center. Performance when it matters most. Walker's Game Ear. Protect it or lose it. And by High Viz. See what you've been missing. Welcome back to Americana Outdoors, presented by Garmin. We're at the Nooner Ranch in Sabinal, Texas, on the opening day of dove season.
You know, I enjoy hunting with Patty. She and I just enjoy being together. Our kids are at college now, one of them's married, and so, you know, we're getting to spend a lot of time together, and it's cool because we're getting to kind of rekindle that, being able to do some things that we couldn't do when the kids were younger, and getting together and hunting is just one of those things. I love doing it with her. You know, getting a limit here, to give you some idea of the action we're talking about, literally would be as fast as you can load your gun and however many you can hit. So if you're a good shot, you can kill 15 probably in 5-10 minutes. The problem is, you know, if I had a dog with me and he was going and getting my birds and then I was shooting another one, I could get it really fast. but I'm my own bird dog. And I actually ended up being my wife's bird dog too. So I was basically running and getting birds most of the time. Nice. You might actually have it figured out.
He's good at picking up my dove.
Nice shot.
There's another one.
Hey, you want me to get that one for you?
Yeah.
Let me just say that the bird dog's getting tired. My whole life I've spent dove hunting, and when I used to be a kid, I'd hope for a couple of shots, you know, just give me a dove floating around a pond, something. I mean, I just want to shoot at one. And now I've just realized what great dove hunting is, but it doesn't really matter. To me, it's about getting out with friends, kind of kicking off the season. And that's really what all this is about. And if you got great dove hunting, it makes it even that much more fun. So there's just nothing like it.
There's a miss. It's my turn.
Wait, I get 2 shots.
Two shots, that's right. You can take 2 shots. I took 2 on the last.
He's a cheater.
Hey, if you're not cheating, you're not trying. That's what Reynolds says. Oh, she smoked that one. Almost hit her.
God bless it, almost hit my pocket. It's your shot, Starbucks.
How you like that sight on the end of there?
I love it.
You can see it a lot better, can't you, than what you had on just that old bead that was on there before.
I've never shot a lemon, and I think I'm gonna do it today.
Yeah, I think you're gonna do it. There's no thinking. It's gonna happen.
Angel, you sacking them up over there?
Heck yeah! I got more than Wade.
I've been seeing them fall pretty regular.
Ba-bam!
Hey, I'm done. I got a limit.
She's all happy now.
That was pretty classic right there. That was almost cocky. It's just incredible. Just get out there and shoot and hunt with a bunch of friends. It doesn't matter how many birds there are, get some shooting in. There's just nothing like it.
We've been doing this for 15 years, I would say. And this is my very first time, we made history, that I've shot a limit. And I shot more doves before Wade shot his limit. I love hunting with him. I learn a lot. He's a good teacher. He has a lot of patience, especially with me. And I just, you know, here we are 15 years later and I'm killing a limit. I love it. The student has become the master.
Well, doves have long been a favorite for hunters in the field and on the table. Many hunters have grilled doves over a fire wrapped in bacon. And if you've ever done that, you've burned a few and scratched your head at just how frustrating that can be.
I just do the basic, you know, some people get all fancy with it. I do bacon, cream cheese, jalapeno, wrap it up. I put them in the smoker though, or Bradley smoker. I love that thing.
You simply take one breast, place it on a slice of bacon, put a spoonful of cream cheese and a jalapeno, then wrap it all up and place it in your Bradley smoker. In a couple of hours, you'll have mouth-watering doves for dinner.
This here is why we dove hunt.
For more on Bradley Smoker and other great recipes, be sure to go visit them online at bradleysmoker.com. Coming up, Clark spends quality time with his family hunting waterfowls. Stay tuned.
Purina's Quick Drop is the perfect solution for attracting deer to your location and providing them with the essential nutrients that will encourage their growth.
Use these blocks where you can, and I promise you, not only are you going to see more game, but the game's going to benefit from you placing it out.
The Bubba Blade 4-inch gut hook, featuring mossy oak breakup country, fashions a high-carbon stainless steel blade built perfectly to meet your needs. Designed for effective precision cutting, the famous Bubba Blade handle, featuring mossy oak breakup country, providing ultimate control when harvesting your game. Bubba Blade, the ultimate sportsman's knife.
The thing about public land is that most people hunt the same old beaten path. The thing about you is, you're not most folks. Introducing the new TC Compass, only by Thompson Center. Follow your own compass with America's master gunmaker.
Image 360 at Round Rock provides professional graphics to businesses and organizations. Our professional team works closely with you to maximize the creativity and visual impact of your design. We do indoor and outdoor signs, banners, vehicle wraps, three-dimensional signs, window graphics, trade show displays, and more. Contact us today to significantly boost the visibility of your business with Image 360 in Round Rock.
You work hard to put feed where you need it, when you want it. And thanks to our patented SpinTech spinner mechanism that elevates up and down, you'll no longer have feed go to waste due to wind or unwanted varmints. When the motor is shut off, the spinner plate is automatically pushed up tight and sealed against the hopper, protecting your feed. Stop wasting your time and let the SpinTech technology work for you.
Hercules Outdoor Industries is the new leader in hunting blinds. However you hunt, Hercules is the one blind for all needs. Hercules blinds are entirely made in the USA using high-quality fiberglass components that can last through rain, snow, and all those cold winters. All Hercules fiberglass hunting blinds are foam insulated and carpeted, and Hercules Outdoor Industries will arrange to have it delivered directly to you. Find out more at HerculesOutdoors.com. Americana Outdoors, presented by Garmin, has been brought to you by Sawyer Products. Sawyer, we keep you outdoors. SpinTech, the new generation of game feeders. And by Purina Quick Draw Mineral Blocks, a difference you can see. Welcome back to Americana Outdoors, presented by Garmin. Well, Clark Wendland is taking his daughter Emily and her husband Michael for a waterfowl hunt right on his ranch in Mullen, Texas.
When I was a kid, I remember duck hunting with my dad, and I actually remember it being kind of miserable and fun at the same time, but we went on some just grueling hunts, long hikes. It was super cold. Today it wasn't super miserable. There was some wind, but it wasn't too cold.
The pond that we have on the ranch, the biggest pond we got is just a great duck hunting flat. We got some federal money and got some grants to actually flatten it out and make it good for duck hunting. And we just so happens that this year we've had the rainfall to make it happen. The one thing that hasn't happened is that there just hadn't been any ducks yet. I mean, you know, it's just not been very cold. There's only been 2 major cold fronts all year. But now we finally started getting some ducks, and that pond has loaded up, and it's loaded up with ducks that I've never seen before.
So today we were hunting kind of out on an island, really in the middle of a pond. It was a really pretty cool setup. We had to build it we built it last night and a little bit this morning. We put some salt cedars up, brushed it up over our heads so they couldn't see us flying over, and then brushed it up right in front of us. And I really don't think the ducks saw us at all. There might have been 1 or 2 times they flared, but for the most part we were pretty camouflaged. Here's 5.
They're gonna come fast. Shoot him, Michael, shoot him. Shoot him.
So today I think we had the perfect setup for duck hunting. The wind was straight at our backs. I mean, we had a nice setup. They had to come straight in. It was too windy. They're not gonna circle and go around us too much. I mean, they were forced to come land right in our pocket.
Hey, unfortunately, my dog's gotten a little bit old and he can't work today, so I'm gonna be the retriever. I'm gonna go get the ducks we've shot so far. And
as soon as he got up, I mean, he didn't get but 50 yards from us, and here they come again. And I think we ended up shooting 5 or 6 before he made it back to us. I mean, it comes in waves, and it was a great hunt. bad things going on the
Just
wall.
shot a redhead. He just fell right out there. It's a pretty cool bird. It's exciting.
With Emily, when she was younger, we duck hunted all the time. I loved duck hunting. I took her with me, and we killed a ton of ducks. She's a great shotgun shot. One thing about Emily is if there's a bird in the air flying, she's going to be able to make a good shot on it. And then Michael, Michael's just, I love being around him because he just has the enthusiasm that I had when I was his age. He wants to go hunting or fishing every day. And to me, that's all I ever wanted to do also. It's actually still all I want to do. I want to go hunting and fishing every day, and this was just a great opportunity. We had the ducks, we knew they were there. We looked at that pond the day before and we didn't scare them away, and we saw there was a good many ducks on it, 200 to 300 ducks, and hey, it was a great hunt. We didn't quite kill a limit, we killed a limit of redheads. Michael, you got an awesome redhead right there. You thinking about putting that one on the wall?
This one's going on the wall. I've never had a chance to shoot one before. That's a gorgeous bird, so I think we're mounting it.
There's an adrenaline rush of duck hunting. You're kind of up to something on these tough days when it's really windy, and shoot, that was a super fun hunt. Good job.
Watch any of our previous episodes and check out our favorite recipes from Bradley Smoker. Visit our newly designed and easy-to-navigate website at AmericanaOutdoors.com. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time on Americana Outdoors. Americana Outdoors is a Careco TV production.